All of you, good morning. Today I will talk about rainwater harvesting. I am Dr. P.S. Senthil Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, JJ College of Engineering and Technology. Rainwater harvesting such as the main content are uh, what are the benefits of rainwater harvesting? What are different types of rainwater harvesting such as what are contour bunds, uh, where where are they preferred? What are field bunds? What are the preferred? Next, what are percolation tanks? What is farm pond? What makes them very useful? Finally, what are the benefits and limitations of LDPL tanks? Rainwater harvesting. First, we will see the objective and benefits of rainwater harvesting. The main objective of rainwater harvesting such as is to retain rainwater for domestic irrigation use. This also results in storage of water, thereby reducing surface flow. Second one is standing water infiltrates and percolates to recharge springs or increase base flows of streams. Next one is supports irrigation to agricultural fields. Next, types of rainwater harvesting such as some of the rainwater harvesting such as are first one is contour bunds, second one is field bunds, third one is small percolation tanks, fourth one is farm ponds, and finally natural depressions lakes. Next, LPD LDPE tanks. Next one is rooftop recharge pits. Next one is diversion drains. Next, we will see the contour bunds and objective and benefits. Contour bunds are narrow trapezoidal embankment, that is bunds made on contours to impound runoff water behind them so that all the water is infiltrated into the soil profile for crop use. A series of such bunds divide the area into strips. Next one is reduce the amount and velocity of surface runoff. Next one is check soil erosion. Finally, uh, induce infiltration. Next, benefits. First one is to store runoff in agricultural fields. Second one is to increase soil moisture. Third one is to increase recharge of groundwater. Next, field bunds. Benefits and site suitability. Field bunds are narrow earthen embankments uh, made to uh, demarcate individual fields. These are constructed on the concept of intercepting rain where it falls. Farmers adopt the quickly as their lands become more safe from encroachment. Although field bunds are in practice, their height is not much. Next, we will see the what are the purpose. First one is to store runoff field in agricultural. Second one is to increase soil moisture. Third one is to increase recharge of groundwater. Next, what are the suitable location? First one is can be constructed in almost every field. Second one is slope should be less than 8%. Next, we will see the what is meant by small percolation tanks. Percolation tanks are usually earthen embankments to store the runoff water for recharge and irrigation. What are the purpose of percolation tanks? First one is to store runoff water. Second one is to increase recharge. Third one is to increase irrigated area. Location, that is site suitability. First one is the valley is narrow at the site and broadens up in the upstream. Second one is the soil permits percolation. Third one is maximum storage capacity with minimum investment. Fourth one is there are existing wells in the downstream side. Next, we will see the farm bonds. What is farm bonds? Farm bonds are artificial depressions, constructions at the lowest portion of a agricultural field, primarily to provide productive irrigation. Purpose. First one is to stop runoff from farm field in which it is located. Second one is to provide protective irrigation to the same field. Next one is suitable location. First one is at the lower portion of the field where runoff gets collected. Second one is most suitable for rolling slopes but can be adapted in high slopes also. Next, natural depressions are lakes. Yes, several places in the mountains there are natural depressions formed which gets filled during monsoon and they recharge several springs and streams. Next, we will see the purpose. First one is recharging groundwater, springs and streams. Second one is scenic view, that is a tourist attraction. Next, suitable location. First one is natural occurrence in the mountain regions. Second one is they vary in size, shape, area and storage volume. Next, LDPE. What is meant by LDPE? Low full form, low density polyethylene tanks. LDPE are tanks made in the mountain regions where seepage are high to collect rainwater for irrigation and domestic use. What are the purpose? First one is to store runoff or rooftop rainwater. Second one is to provide irrigation. Good for orchards, vegetables and domestic use. Suitable location. First one is any flat place near settlements. Second one is in between terraced fields where surface runoff is available. Next, we will see the rooftop rainwater pits. We need to understand the process. First one is when there was no settlement, the rains got absorbed from the area and fed up the aquifer. Second one is with the settlement coming up in the area, this process does not happen. The area which was absorbing surface water started getting reduced and therefore less water goes to the aquifer. Next one is this reduces the discharges. Next one is the other serious problem associated with this is water pollution. Next one is to increase discharge and reduce pollution, more water should get absorbed by the area. Next one is therefore it becomes the uh, moral duty of individuals to harvest rooftop water and put it inside the soil to recharge the aquifer. Next one is rooftop rainwater pits is therefore the solution to the problem. Next we will see the rooftop rainwater pits. For rooftop rainwater pits we need to know the two things. First one is the roof area of individual. Second one is space for digging a pit. The volume of the pit can approximated by calculated by V equal to L into V into D by 1000 uh, CUM, where V equal to volume of pit in CUM. L equal to length of the roof in W, width of the roof in meter. D equal to average daily rainfall, which can be taken as 30 mm. The depth of these pits can vary from 1 to 2 depending on the depth of soil. Accordingly, the area of the pit can be finalized. Next, we will see the diversion drain. Diversion drains are artificial channels made to divert surface flow, causing landslides on the downstream side into a nearby drainage channel. Uh, First point, it prevents landslides or land subsidence. Next one is a gradient of 0.5 to 1% is provided to divert flow. Next one is the sections is usually rectangular, but trapezoidal sections can also be made. Next one is the structure is generally dry masonry structure. Feedback. Thank you.